Hi guys, let's take a look at Proverbs chapter 12 verse 1. To learn, you must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction. Wow, very strong words there, friends, that it is stupid to hate correction. That if you're a fool, you will hate being corrected, but if you are wise, you will love discipline, you will love constructive correction. I know there are people who just want to put others down, but here we are talking about people who are correcting you because they love you, because they want what is best for you. Maybe it's that loving parent, that loving sibling, that loving friend, that loving pastor who is correcting you because you're kind of going the wrong way. And so if you are wise, you will accept that correction. If you are foolish, you will reject it. So I pray, friends, that we will be the ones who walk in wisdom. Verse 2, the Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Wickedness never brings stability, but the godly have deep roots. A worthy wife is a crown for her husband, but a disgraceful woman is like cancer in his bones. And so this speaks to us wives, that we should be wives who are crowns for our husbands. You can imagine a crown and how beautiful it is, how amazing it is, how precious it is when it is worn by whoever is wearing it. It shines, it makes this person look better, it makes this person look good, it is an asset to this person. But then the cancer in somebody's bones, we know that cancer is painful. It is a painful experience. It is not something that you even wish for your enemy. And so we are being encouraged as wives to be crowns for our husbands, not to be a source of grief to them, but rather to be an asset to them, to walk in wisdom when we are part of their lives. Verse 5, the plans of the godly are just, the advice of the wicked is treacherous. The words of the wicked are like a murderous ambush, but the words of the godly save lives. The wicked die and disappear, but the family of the godly stands firm. A sensible person wins admiration, but a warped mind is despised. Better to be an ordinary person with a servant than to be self-important but have no food. The godly care for their animals, but the wicked are always cruel. Do you see, guys, there that the godly care for their animals? Let me just say this, since I am a huge animal lover, a huge cat lover, I happen to be the sort of person whose heart is really grieved when I see people hurting, animals for the sake of it, torturing animals, torturing babies, just torturing people who are not really able to defend themselves. And so the word has something to say about that. It says that those who are cruel to their animals, they are wicked. But those who are godly care for their animals. So we don't need to be torturing animals for the fun of it, for the sheer pleasure of it. That is wickedness. We have been given these beasts on this earth. We have been given the cattle and the goats and the sheep to care for them and to as food. We can use them as food. Our ancestors would use their skins for clothing, but we are not to be cruel to these animals. That's what the word says. It says the wicked are always cruel, but the godly care for their animals. Verse 11, a hard worker has plenty of food, but a person who chases fantasies has no sense. Thieves are jealous of each other's loot, but the godly are well rooted and bear their own fruit. The wicked are trapped by their own words, but the godly escape such trouble. And yes, friends, the godly will escape such trouble, meaningless trouble. But the wicked are trapped by their own words. The wicked are trapped by their lies, because you have to keep track of the lies. And they forget that we have this spiritual law that says that everything that has been hidden will be revealed. And that lie of 10 years ago somehow will just be revealed. Somehow. And so they have to keep on coming up with lies upon lies to cover the other lie. And so we see here that the wicked are trapped by their own words, but the godly escape such trouble. Verse 14, wise words bring many benefits, and hard work brings rewards. Fools think their own way is right, but the wise listen to others. Friends, are we being fools or are we being wise? Because if you're wise, then you will listen to other people's opinion. You will come to your own conclusion, but you will not be foolish enough to think, no, it is my way or the highway, no other way matters but my way. You will listen to others. It is wise to do so. A fool is quick-tempered, but a wise person stays calm when insulted. An honest witness tells the truth. A false witness tells lies. Some people make cutting remarks, but the words of the wise bring healing. Truthful words stand the test of time, but lies are soon exposed. Deceit fills hearts that are plotting evil. Joy fills hearts that are planning peace. No harm comes to the godly, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in those who tell the truth. Friends, the Lord has many, or rather several abominations, we are told in the word, and it is an abomination. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord. He detests lying lips. He detests liars. We know that homosexuality is an abomination to the Lord, but I'm telling you, friends, along with that, lying lips are also an abomination to the Lord. Let us not forget the Lord wants us to walk in truth. The wise don't make a show of their knowledge, but fools broadcast their foolishness. Oh, that is just deep, friends. That fools broadcast their foolishness by their actions, by the words that come out of their mouth. They prove to all and sundry how foolish they are. But the wise do not make a show of their knowledge. And maybe I can add that the wise don't really make a show of anything. They don't make a show of how much they earn. They don't make a show of the life that they are living, the glorious life they are living. This is carnality. It is worldliness. It is in this era of social media that now we see people showing off when they go to this place and the other place and how much they are earning. It is carnality. It is Luciferian. It is the world that we live in. It is this satanic world that tries to tell people you really need to show up and show people where you are. But if you are wise, you don't make a show of your knowledge. People don't really need to know. It will, when you speak, the wisdom will just come out, but you're not really forcing it, is what the verse is saying. Verse 24, work hard and become a leader. Be lazy and become a slave. Worry weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers a person up. The godly give good advice to their friends. The wicked lead them astray. So friends, let me ask you, what kind of friends do you have in your life? Do you have godly friends who give you good advice, godly advice, wise advice that builds you up? Or do you have friends who are wicked and who lead you astray and who tell you to walk in the ways of this world? Oh, this is cool. Cheating on your husband is cool. Isn't he cheating on you? So you can as well cheat on him. An eye for an eye. Do you have those kind of friends who lead you astray? Do you have friends who give you godly advice, who really care for you and give you good advice? Verse 27, lazy people don't even cook the game they catch, but the diligent make use of everything they find. The way of the godly leads to life. That path does not lead to death. See you, friends, in the next chapter, Proverbs chapter 30.